Well, I think India's best chance to get 20 wickets against the South African attack would be at Newlands, where initially they will be pacing the wicket. The next 2 days it will flatten out, and the last 2 days it will deteriorate, which will help the spinners. So I think India's best chance of getting 20 wickets would be at Cape Town. The other two are primarily bowler friendly and they wouldn't deteriorate as much. And I don't think India's pace bowlers would get 20 South African wickets on those tracks. So I would go with one time in the series. I think that would be two players. It would have to be Amla and De Villiers. Amla really likes India, the Indian attack. He's got 500s against them at a pretty decent average of 45. Though at home it dips to 27, but I think Amla would definitely be one of the players India would be concerned about. The other one is obviously ABD. He's probably one of the most dangerous players in the world, and he's got 300s against India, so he also fancies this Indian attack. So I would have to go with Amla and ABD as the two most dangerous players and not a single dangerous player that India would be looking at. I think he will. Rahane, being the fighter that he is, he would like to come off the post series in Sri Lanka that he had, where he averaged almost single-figure digits, and he would like to really redeem himself. He's probably one of India's best players overseas, averaging around 53 away, as against his overall record of about 44. So he's definitely one key player in this Indian batting lineup, and he would definitely like to redeem himself. He fancies the South African attack, so to speak. He averages close to 60 against them, and in South Africa, and even more impressive, around 70 against South Africa in South Africa. So I think it'll be a big series for Rahane, and I expect him to rebound and be a real force in this series. They would definitely go with one, but not both throughout the series. I think Newland probably gives the perfect setting for both to play, if they were to play, simply because, as mentioned, Cape Town is the only venue that does favour spin, even in the least, where the pitch will turn from day 4 and day 5. So if India were to go with two spinners in Ashwin Jadeja, it would most likely be only at Cape Town. At the other two venues, I think they would pick just one spinner. And considering South Africa have 5 right-handers in the top 7, I think Jadeja, which is left arm off spin, will pip in Ashwin into the playing 11. Well, it's a tough one. I know the media in India is saying that this is India's best chance to win a series in South Africa or even a test. But if I have to consider everything, I see South Africa winning this test series 2-0. Mind it will not be a dominant 2-0. India will run them very close. But I see South Africa winning 2-0 simply because, number one, home conditions, a very, very balanced outfit, a very strong batting lineup, a very strong bowling lineup, a very astute captain in Faf du Plessis. But more than anything else, I think India will be tremendously undercooked in the series. They've flown into South Africa with no tour game, just about a week before the test series begins, and I think India will be severely undercooked in the series, and I think that is going to cost them, and that is my reason for a 2-0 scoreline more than anything else, simply because I think the preparations could have been better. I think mentally India will be up for it. Ravi Shastri and Virat Kohli are very, very strategic individuals, and Kohli has infused a lot of belief into this team like no other Indian captain before, and he will have his boys believing that they can win. They're coming off a very good home series, a very confident home series, so they'll have the belief and they will run South Africa close, but South Africa will win the series 2-0.